Hey guys, welcome back. Today I get to show you quite possibly one of my favorite collections, if not my favorite collection that I own. This is the Winter 2017 collection from Different Dimensions, and we are starting off with 2018. This is a silver and black holographic micro glitters and a slightly holographic tinted base. She says it's opaque in 2 to 3 coats, dry slightly textured, and may require an extra coat of top coat to smooth out the glitters. Now, there are a ton of polishes in this collection, so I mean, they are all worth the watch, but I'm saving my absolute favorite for last, so keep watching. As you saw with that first coat, it has incredible coverage for a glitter polish. This one shocked the pants off of me because I love it. It is so stunning, and because it is fully opaque in 2 coats, it is not thick on the nail whatsoever. Now, as Missy said, it is textured. I use Cuticula's Timeless top coat, I believe, with only 1 coat to smooth it out. I'll leave that link down below as well. Stunning. Moving on to the next one. This is probably my third favorite in the collection. This is Grace. This was named after her niece, and it is a garnet polish with a slight multi-chrome shift, holographic micro glitters, and ultra chrome flakies. This one, guys, again, I really didn't think I was gonna like this one just because it comes off very coppery in the bottle. You get the shift in the bottle. As you can see it on my nail, it does apply more on the garnet side. It has a purpley type shift to it, and that's what you see on the nail. You guys will see it in my stills. It's absolutely stunning. I was so impressed with absolutely every single one of these polishes. They are a touch thicker, which I prefer in my polishes. Absolutely no thinner needed whatsoever, but they do not budge once you put them down. I am obsessed with Missy's formula, and here it is. Here it is. I love it so much. It is beautiful. Next up, excuse me, I'm trying. This is Star Shining Bright. She describes this as a metallic gold linear holographic polish with a slight pink shift and holographic micro glitters. This is probably the favorite gold that I have in my collection to date. This first coat that I'm showing you is out of focus, and I am so sorry, but it is absolutely stunning. It goes really well with my skin tone. I think a lot of skin tones will be able to pull it off, from people as pale as myself to as deep and dark beautiful chocolate as you can get. Same with the rest of Missy's formulas. Absolutely perfect. It stays exactly where you put it, not too thick, nowhere near too thin. Absolutely stunning. This second coat is going to bring it completely opaque, though you could get away with 1 coat if you apply a thicker coat. I had a low spot or 2 with the first coat because I did take pictures because I thought it was full coverage. But this is it with 2 thin coats. Here is the first macro showing off all of those glitters and holographic goodness. Here's the second with that pink shift, and all 4. You can see that pink shift at my middle finger. Oh, it is so pretty. I love it. Moving on, we have, I lost it. We have Never Forget Where You Came From. This is a violet linear holographic polish with glowing pink unicorn type shimmers. This one is absolutely stunning. There are 2 purples in this collection, and both of them, they lean towards the jelly side of formulas, but absolutely breathtaking. Y'all know I love my purples, and surprisingly enough, the purples weren't my favorite out of this collection. The first coat does go on a tiny bit sheer, so it's definitely gonna need a second coat. The second coat is going to add a good deal of depth and dimension and a ton more of those holographic goodness and those unicorn flakes. Excuse me, they are tiny. They're not big chunks at all, but you can see it specifically in the video where the light catches in the polish. Those are the flakes, and it just, oh, it makes this polish. Moving on to Alexandria. This is a medium Kelly green linear holographic polish with added glowing pink unicorn shimmers and a scattering of holographic micro glitters. Alexandria is named after Missy's stepdaughter. This entire collection is a bit different for her. They are all named after the people she loves in her family. I am so obsessed with the meaning behind this collection and the polish themselves. These are my favorite. As you can see with this particular polish, the coverage is insane for one coat. This is one thinner coat. And slightly out of focus, I'm sorry. In the video, you can definitely see the pink shimmer in the stills I'm gonna show you. It comes off more gold, but it is pink, I swear. As you can see a little bit of my nail line, but there were no low spots. I loved how it looked with one coat. You can definitely do two if you wanna cover up those nail lines. Next up is Olivia. This is a baby blue linear holographic polish with added glowing pink unicorn shimmers and a scattering of holographic micro glitters. Y'all, I've got the hiccups. This is the most beautiful baby blue polish I own. Not just in color, but the finish of it. Again, we're out of focus on the first coat. I am so sorry. I don't know what is going on with my camera, but I caught it and I fixed it at the end, I swear. But the color on this is absolute perfection, and then you throw in the finish with the holographic glitters as well as those unicorn glitters that are in there. They are just beautiful. Again, as you can see, the parts in this polish that are catching the light in the video, those are those tiny little baby fleekies and glitters that she's calling the unicorn glitters with a pink shift. Stunning, absolutely stunning. Again, right on par with Missy's typical formulas, not too thick, definitely not anywhere close to thin, stays exactly where you put it, and stunning on the nail. Again, here's the macro showing all of its sparkly goodness, and then a little more tilted down to try to catch that shift for y'all. And then all four. I am so obsessed. I say that a lot, but y'all will just have to deal. Next up is a limited edition polish. This is Indiana polish. This is the one she created for the meetup she did in Indiana back in October. This is a violet linear holographic polish with color shifting fleekies and glowing copper unicorn shimmers. She says this is opaque in 2 to 3 coats. It is limited, and this one is going to retail for $13. I'm assuming because of the flakes in it, they are quite expensive and absolutely stunning. Again, this is the second purple, and as I mentioned on the first one, it comes off more as a jelly base. The first coat is a tiny bit sheer, but the second coat brings it fully opaque for me. I am so obsessed with every single polish in this bunch of collection for you guys to look at. Just look at those flakies. Ugh, and the holographic bits and pieces. Yes, please. 2 coats brought this one fully opaque for me. Just look at that shimmer. And look at all those flakes that you can see in the polish. They are so, so beautiful. I love it. Can you tell? Can you tell how much I love this collection? Because I want to wear it every single day. Last and most certainly not least, this is the most shocking thing of my life because I hate toppers, and this, y'all, is a topper. This is called Cold as Ice. This is a linear holographic topper with added glowing pink unicorn type shimmers. Now, I don't like toppers. I don't use toppers. In my personal opinion, it's like, well, if I wanted a topper, I'd just buy a polish that had all that stuff put in it, right? So I saved it for last because I really wasn't looking forward to putting it on. It goes on the same way as all of Missy's polishes do, simply perfection. I am going to do 3 coats here. The second one pulls it a little bit darker, definitely not opaque, and the third coat is also going to deepen up the quote-unquote color a little bit, but it's still going to have visible nail line. Gorgeous on its own, absolutely beautiful, and I had a really hard time catching the pink shift in both video and macros, but just wait for the pictures coming up. I did it over 3 different colors, and y'all are gonna die just as hard as I did. Just wait for it. Here's the macro of it with 3 thin coats on its own, and all 4 3 thin coats on its own. Wait for it, y'all. This is one thin coat over blue. I was using painted polish as my base. I'll make sure to link the 3 colors that I used down below. All 4, one thin coat over blue. Are you dying yet? This is over purple. Over freaking purple, one thin coat over purple. Can we just die a million deaths? Yes, this is the same polish. One coat, and then over black. I don't know which one's my favorite, over black or over a deep purple. It's just, it blew my freaking mind, and I am still wearing the nail art that I did using this. And I've done 2 to 3 looks with this polish. I am obsessed. Y'all, mark your calendars. This collection is absolutely freaking bomb. It goes on sale Friday the 8th. I will leave all of the details on that down below. Make sure you check it out. Make sure you set your alarms. I do not know if this entire collection is limited.